What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another course video in the Ecom Lab. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about LLCs. All right, so getting straight into the content, guys, you really don't need an LLC unless you're making at least $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Until then, if you're not making $2,000 to $3,000 a month, guys, you can get a alternative called the sole proprietorship. Now, the only thing with the sole proprietorship, guys, you will be paying a lot more in taxes than if you had an LLC. So by all means, guys, if you're a complete beginner and you just started Shopify and you're not making that much sales, you really don't need to worry about getting any of these two documents. Okay, you just need to get your store up and running, run some ads, test out some products, and see how well you do. If you start making a lot of money, then you might want to start thinking about it. Okay, but in the beginning, you really don't need it, guys. And again, guys, if you're a complete beginner, nobody's really gonna sue you for your assets or anything, especially when they don't know much about your business. As long as you're doing legal and legit business, I wouldn't worry about too much. Now, if we hop into my computer, guys, the two places that I would recommend getting an LLC is called LegalZoom, or you can get it at mycompanyworks.com. There are positives and negatives between these two companies. From my experience, guys, My Company Works is a lot cheaper, and it's a very easy and smooth process, especially if you're trying to get your sole proprietorship and your DBAs and things like that. I haven't gotten LLC from them, but I have gotten LLC from LegalZoom, and they do have a lot of big fees that you need to be paying. So it depends on where you're at your business. You just have to pick the one that works for you. All right, so to get an LLC, guys, on My Company Works, is going to cost about $79 plus your state fees. It's not going to be just $79, but it will be, roughly around $350, in total if you want to get an LLC from My Company Works. So basically, that's going to cover you for a whole year. And as far as the fees, guys, it depends on where you actually register your LLC from. A lot of the states that you go with, they could be cheaper, they could be a lot more expensive. I registered my LLC in Texas, so it's going to be a lot more than someone that registers your LLC in Wyoming. So once you form your LLC, guys, you're going to have an agent. You're going to, probably pay them about close to $100 every single year just to make sure that your LLC is legit and it keeps running smoothly, especially with your legal fees and all that good stuff, guys. So just keep that in mind, guys, whenever you're signing up for your LLC. When I first started with my Shopify store, I went from zero to about $20,000 a month, which is a huge jump within a 5-month time frame. So basically all that money was under my sole proprietorship. And so whenever it was come to tax season, I had to pay a lot in taxes. And if I had my LLC in place, I would have been, good to go. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, if you're actually making really good money with your Shopify stores or any type of business, guys, affiliate marketing, real estate, whatever the case may be, guys, make sure you get an LLC because it's going to cover you in taxes in the long run. So once you go through here, guys, you can click on LLC here and you see that there's a whole bunch of different states that you can choose from. From what I heard, Wyoming and Delaware is probably the cheapest. If you want to go with a cheap LLC, then, those two are going to be your best bet. Since I live in Texas, that's where I formed my LLC in Texas. And like I said, it's going to have different types of fees depending on the state that you're in. Most of the time, you just need the basic one. Sometimes they're going to upsell you with, entrepreneur or the complete. So it just depends on what you want to do. But if we go back, guys, and I show you a whole different state, like let's say Wyoming, for example, you're going to see that it goes from $300 to $100 in state fees, which is a huge difference. So like I said, it depends on where you form your LLC. And for this example, guys, we're going to compare the basic and the entrepreneurship one. Basically, you're going to have all this. Okay, you're going to get LLC handbooks, you're going to get the startup wizards, you're going to get everything from here. But with the entrepreneurship, you are going to get access to a federal tax ID. You're going to get an LLC kit, member certificates, a seal. You're going to get some forms, things like that. And the benefits of having those is, like, let's say Facebook wants to verify your Facebook account, you can give them this information and then you can have a verified business on your ads account so that you don't get your ads account banned. They can actually see that you're a legit business and so that you have no type of issues whenever you're running Facebook advertising, which is a huge plus, especially if you want to keep your business going, guys. So as you can see, I can select the entrepreneurship and it does waive all these fees. So instead of paying $49, $69, or $39 separately, you are going to get the full package. And of course, if you want a registered agent, again, it's going to cost about $100 a year just to get that. You can get a virtual office. You can get a whole bunch of different things, guys. But like I said, it depends on your current situation. You go with the best package that suits yourself. Keep in mind, guys, if you are forming an LLC apart from the state that you actually live in. So for an example, I live in Texas, but I want to get an LLC in Wyoming, for example. I do need a registered agent so that they can take care of those files in that specific state. Okay, guys. So it's the same thing applies to you guys. All right. If you're forming an LLC from a different state that you're living in, make sure you get a registered agent so that you don't run into any issues and troubles. All right. It's going to cost about $400. And then you're going to make sure that you put in your information. Since I already have an LLC, all my information and things like that is already on here. So you're going to see that, this is your order overview. You just scroll all the way down, save and review. And then that's literally it. So you're gonna probably get your EIN number right on the spot, or you might have to wait a little bit. So this part right here is very important, guys. Once you do get your EIN number, you wanna put the EIN number into all your Shopify stores that you're running, all your Facebook advertisements that you're doing, any type of money income thing that you're doing as an entrepreneur. You don't want to put it as your social security. You want to put it as your EIN number so that everything is run towards that. And once comes tax season, you are taxed through your LLC. Okay, guys. It's very, very simple. A lot of people make this, process a lot more complicated than it has to. Like I said, only get an LLC if you are making serious money with your business. It's very simple, guys. Like I said, if you're a beginner, you don't need it. If you are making a lot of money and you want to expand out on your business and grow and things like that, and be protected, especially from lawsuits and things like that. So this is just a short, sweet video for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like this video. Make sure you are subscribed if you are new to the channel, especially if you want to check out all the past videos in the course. We are on day 26. We got 4 more days to complete the course. Hopefully by then, I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. Hopefully that you are following everything from the link to go strategies to the Facebook ad strategies to, product research to, making ads, things like that, guys. Everything is in this course, guys. So hopefully you are learning and implementing and taking action, especially during, times where e-commerce is booming and everything is just moving online. You want to hop onto that wave, guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.